So I'm Kerry Law, and this is Meg. So we adopted Meg 18 months ago, so it was September 21. So we lost our Cocker Spaniel Zola when she was 15 in June. So we started thinking about rescuing a dog. We came up to the RSPCA just to kind of have a look around. So we came to view a dog, and just as we were leaving, Meg ran out of her pen and ran back in, and it was just a split second fleeting glance that we got of her. So I said, "Who was that?" And we were told she was Meg. At the time they couldn't tell us much about her because she wasn't ready to be rehomed at that point. So we knew that she'd been rescued from a puppy farm and kept in some pretty horrific conditions. She was heavily pregnant. She gave birth to pups 2 days after she was rescued. She was in a very, very poor state. She was afraid of her own breath. So they lived in a horse box with, I think there was 8 dogs in the horse box. Meg was one of the smaller ones, and they'd never been out of this horse box. There was no light, no bedding, no food. There was a little bit of water between all 8 of them. We came to see her. From when we first took interest in her, we came to see her at least 4 times a week. We brought clothing up and blankets so she could get used to our smell. But we knew that it was going to be hard work. She was very submissive. She wouldn't just kind of walk up to anybody because she didn't know how to be a dog. She didn't trust people. We decided, because she's so good with other dogs when she's out running, she loves being out, she loves running, she loves her tennis balls. So we decided to get another dog. And he was a puppy. So as soon as he came into the house and he was running up to people, she was like jumping off the sofa and going, "Oh, hang on a minute, what's all this? I know them, you don't know them." And slowly but surely, Meg has, she's come on in absolutely leaps and bounds. We were fortunate enough that they didn't contest the cruelty. So normally, the court case would have to go through and it would be such a long time before you could adopt them, but they didn't contest Meg. So we were able to keep her much sooner. We've got a bar in the back garden, and on the first day that we took her back, everything's fine. My husband put the TV on, and she just kind of sat staring at it and just looking at the TV, and it was just things like, we'd got her bed and we'd got toys. The team here, she came with a bag of tennis balls. She didn't know how to do anything, and everything was alien to her really. If you moved at all, she would if she was walking and you kind of got up too quick, she would just hit the floor. And if you tried to say to her, "Come on, it's okay," she would crawl on her tummy over to you. And it was like she was living on her very last nerve. And even now we have to be careful if kind of any unusual sounds. And I would say that in the past 4 months, she's been absolutely fine. But I think watching them progress is so rewarding. And watching and knowing that what they've got inside and just having that time and patience with them. But I just think, there's so many dogs that are, that need rehoming, and they do have so much love to give. And we would absolutely do it again in a heartbeat.